Okay, so the True Unlimited interview by Wayne Carr, Britain's most popular daytime jockey he is. He's now broadcasting on 17, not 7, independent local stations across the UK. And he's just returned from a 3-month sabbatical in LA, nicking American radio and TV formats. Here he is interviewing your friends and mine, True Unlimited. True Unlimited, welcome.
How you doing, man?
That's Ray Slinge?
Yes, Slijngaard.
Okay, I'll call you Mudguard. And Anita what?
Dels,
okay. If I forget, I'll call you Del Boy, all right? Now, who's doing Top of the Pops with you tonight?
We got E17 here.
And who's the presenter?
Presenter?
Yeah.
Actually, we don't...
Bruno Brooks.
Oh.
Bruno Brooks.
Say hi to Bruno from me.
We will.
Okay, tell him to stop taking those drugs in the middle of the night.
Oh, God. Okay, I will.
Okay, he does the early show. It's really weird.
Oh.
It's the craziest thing on legs.
Well, a radio show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really wild.
Okay, we have to check it out tomorrow morning.
Yeah, do check that out. Remember,
Okay.
It's the Bruno Hour.
All right.
And he lasts for 3.
Bruno Hour.
He's a big mate of mine. Say hi from Wayne Carr.
Okay.
You got the name?
Wayne Carr?
Okay. Now, let's look at your work. First of all, as artists, I gather that the pair of you are keenly involved with the lyrical content. You let some other boneheads do the music, and you guys do the lyrics, which is, after all, the key to the True Unlim sound. Where'd you come by that?
Well, we just listen to the demos because the producers, they give us the demos like a few months in advance. Sometimes there's a song, you hear it and you feel, yeah, this has to call the real thing, you know.
So the catchy ones are down to you, Del Boy. Is that right?
No, it's both. We make him up because the title, the title of the song and everything, we think of that together.
It's tricky because, most people, if they tried that line, it just wouldn't work. But in your hands, it comes out right.
Yeah.
And people laugh because it's simple.
Yeah, people, they laugh because it's simple, but then afterwards, then people say, yeah, it's easy to play, but nobody came up with it. We came up with it,
Exactly. You can laugh, but you were the guy that said techno. Did that just pop into your head?
Yeah, just because most of the time when we finish with a track, we do some ad-libs, and they just came into my mind, so we just used it.
That was like the jazz bit.
Yeah.
So like when that came up in the studio, let's just home in there, dark lighting, you came up just like jazz style, techno, and you just like threw a loop.
Yeah, I thought that's going to be a catchphrase, man, yeah.
I mean, is those kind of moments of inspiration, where do they come from?
You just do what you feel with the music,
Okay.
And there's a lot of shouts, and then, well, that one was the best one, like techno, that was the best one, so we took that one.
People have written in the press here that when a pop star sings 12 no's in a row, isn't that a bit negative?
I don't think it's negative, because
but it is the word.
The song to number one. The song is number one, so I don't think there's anything negative about it.
Except that the word no occurs 12 times.
Yeah, but people liked it.
Maybe they're impressionable, and maybe if you are saying the word no into somebody's head 12 times in a row, it could have a bad effect.
Well, we just have to see,
Well, you're protected. You're protected. You are protected. But let's look at something else, right? When you say the line, "No valley too deep."
Yeah.
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do.
But were you including in that?
There's no valley too deep and no mountain too high.
Even if it was an underwater valley?
Yeah, even if it was an underwater valley.
So when you sing no limits, does that mean that like you really think there should be no limits?
No, I don't. Well, we ain't got no limit.
Is there anything at all you think there should be a limit on?
Yeah, on
racism.
So if it was a racist rally and they were singing no limits, you'd say, hey, limits.
Hey, stop. Here's the limit, man.
Anything else,
I like gangster rap, yeah.
And do you think there should be any limits on that?
No, because people shouldn't take it too serious, I mean?
But if Snoop Dogg, pulls out a piece on somebody, then should he be limited?
No.
You're saying that
if it's in a
okay?
Video clip, man, that's, if it's in a video.
If it's in a video, but I mean, like, if you videoed the real thing, it would be in a video, but it would be real as well. And that's where the tragedy of modern life lies.
I understand your point as well. But on the other side, I think that people, these things happen in the States,
In the States, it should be limited then.
I think you should just...
I'm after an answer here.
Yeah, I know, but make guns from plastic, with plastic bullets in it. So it still hurts, but it doesn't kill.
So it would be like Ice-T would be Cop Bruiser.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, God.
What's your aim for the future outside the pop world? Do you wish to get into acting or something like that?
Into acting, no. No.
I would like to have my own record label.
Right, and what would you do that? Would you stick it on your records?
Yeah, well, no, make it.
This is mine. This is mine kind of thing. This is mine.
Give people a chance.
Give other people a chance?
Yeah.
Have you got any little talents that you're nurturing along, like a little garden? Not yet, but where would you go to find them?
I know 10,000 rappers. I know 20,000 singers, so...
So what, you just sort of send out a letter saying, listen, I've got a label of my own. If you want to come in, try out, let's do it.
Yeah, I just make up a day to come to the studio.
Do some.
Yeah, and then we take the best one.
Now listen, we're going to play your new single, and what I want to know is, like, if you can set it up. You had No Limits, then you did a 180-degree turn, you brought out Tribal Dance, and then you confused everybody to pieces with the next sound, Let This Beat Control Your Body. Such wild variation there. It was almost like the difference between Fleetwood Mac with Peter Green and Fleetwood Mac with Lindsey Buckingham. But let me say this, what's your new single going to sound like? Is it going to be another 180-degree turn?
Okay, what I think that it's the new Tour Limited, something different that we have never done before.
You sang there, Reach for the Sky. Any thoughts about Battle of Britain fighter pilots? What was that about? Was that just a general empathy with Douglas Bader trying to fly with no legs, or what? It's true. It's part of British history.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you make of Douglas Bader? He was the guy who was shot down by Germans. He lost his legs. He learned to walk again and flew too.
Right. Then he must be a hero, right?
Right. And Reach for the Sky, a nice mantle to hang around his neck.
Oh, okay.
Would you care to sing that for him, just to Reach for the Sky?
Just to Reach for the Sky?
Uh-huh.
What now?
Yeah, and then just sing for Douglas Bader at the end. He is part of our cultural heritage.
Right. We'll reach for the sky, Douglas.
Thanks so much indeed to Wayne Carr for that. Okay, well listen, thanks for joining us. Good luck on the Top of the Pops show.
Yes.
Are you doing MTV Live Unplugged?
No, we want to go live actually, but we're still trying to get a band together.
I'd love to see you live on MTV Unplugged.
Yeah.
I think it will
you just come to our live show one day, and I think it will surprise you.
When are you playing live in this country?
When are we playing live here?
No.
It's going to be a while.
When I can turn up, you see.
After the summer.
Yeah, after our holiday.
Okay.
So it's September.
And you have room in the crowd for somebody who's got a
Hey, you
wheelchair.
can come backstage, man.
Okay, and you'd be able to fit me in with my wheelchair.
Yeah, of course.
Probably, yeah.
No problem.
Okay, what if I wanted to dance?
If you want to dance.
Would you hold me up with balloons?
Yeah.